All right, everyone, we're here to do the 6-box break of extended upper deck hockey. This is the 6 boxes from the second case, the other half of the case we did a few weeks ago. So, good luck. Who's everyone looking for? Let's see what we can get. So, for the break, I'm going to primarily look for Young Guns and the retro Young Guns, so that there's a lot of cards here. So we're going to focus on looking at them as we go through this. So, good luck to everyone. And I'll open a stack at a time to, again, kind of speed this up because there's a lot of cards. So, where's everyone from today? Do we have any particular fans? And for those who are joining, we did list our hockey break for next week already. It's game used. We're doing a 10-box break of game used next week. So it's already posted on eBay. So just starting. Boston Paul.
All right. Well,
it's here for his hockey.
What do you want me to do?
I'll do the first box.
All right.
And
there's a lot of people out there.
this is slow for today. It's National Baseball Card Day here today. So we've been busy with customers. Last week was National Hockey Card Day. There's reflections for Laffy. Like I said, I'm going to focus more on Young Guns, numbered cards. There's a victory for Connor McDavid. Quinn Hughes. And what do we got here? No Young Guns yet. And still no Young Guns in this first stack. That's odd. Usually there we got one coming up. For the Ducks, we have Cody Curran for the Ducks. Oops, she gave me thick sleeves. Let me get the regular sleeves here. Alright. Quiet bunch today. I know I got a few Canadians in the break. So Cody Curran is our first Young Gun. All right, that's it from the first stack. Let's go through stack 2. I'll let Boston Paul do some. He's my hockey breaker. He loves his hockey. He will talk your ear off. He'll have a story about every card, every player. So, my dear.
Yeah.
The 0506 tributes. Okay, I'll slow down on them. All right. Rookie class, Tyler Benson. We have a Young Gun here for Austin Strand for the Kings. All right. Arthur Kavlos for the Kings. Next young gun for the Pens, Alex Dorio. Nothing too earth-shattering yet for young guns. There's one of the throwbacks. Is there a particular guy you're looking in for in the throwbacks? Gabe, Victory. So you're hoping, I haven't heard, are we going back next year to regular divisions, or are we going to stay with this, I call it the COVID League, playing for 21-22? I haven't heard anything yet. Not sure if you guys have. I've been busy with the national and everything like that for the cards, so a little out of touch with the day-to-day going on in sports. Looking for the Senators. And again, young guns clear. Frederick. Got a clear young guns.
Oh, that's good. It's called an acid, though.
I know. I still call it clear.
Out of all, I've opened up with a case set. I haven't got one of those yet. Yeah.
So, we got the Josh Norris Finite. We have Barzell Victory.
Hey, you want me to do these backwards so we can see the logo better?
Yep. Yeah, that's the easiest way. There's a throwback rookies. Dylan Cozen. No, I wasn't at the National. Yeah, the National is always a great place to go. For me, it's not worth. I mean, for me, it's probably a 10-hour drive to take product there, set up. Next young gun, Alexis. It just doesn't make financial sense for me. You know, we're a small card shop in central Pennsylvania, so I don't have the huge inventory of all the vintage stuff and stuff like that. But if you're ever able to get to the National, I always would recommend it. A few years ago when it was in Baltimore, I went as a consumer, loved it. My passion for cards is more of the vintage. The stuff from the 50s and 60s is where my passion is from a collection perspective. That's what I personally collect. So, yeah, I mean, I will tell you, if you go to the National, it's not like a regular card show. You should plan on spending multiple days there. Anything you'd ever want to see is going to be there at that National. You got a rookie class, Krill. But again, if you've never been to one, I'd make time, get there. We have at Hayden. It's well worth your time and effort. National baseball card. Yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know. Here we have a gold. National Baseball Card Day is is a good promotion that Topps runs. Our volume usually increases 20-25%. So we do get a bigger bump of customers. You know, they give cards. They actually do it as a 2-day event. Patrick for the Rangers. So it is something that, from me as a hobby shop, it's one of my better promotions that the manufacturers support. Oh, Jack Hughes in a throwback Young Gun. Or I should say the 05-06 version. Not the Young Gun.
You got someone that's really excited there for a second.
Why?
It's the Young Guns.
Well, I mean, it's the 05. I mean, it's that version. I assumed it was a Young Gun, but it's not. The ovations out of the box. All right, and that's it for box 1. So I'm going to turn it over to Paul. Let him do this hockey a little bit while I do some sorting.
These all-star ones, I'm going to turn around so you can see the uniform,
Okay.
because I figured I'd get by them, but I didn't.
So Paul will be here. There you go.
Okay.
Boston.
All right, guys, how we doing? What teams you got? Sorry, just gonna take all my crap out of my pockets. Yeah, I totally forgot that today was Saturday. And then I walked in here, and there's a break going on, and it's a hockey break, and somehow I didn't realize that. So I've opened a ton of this stuff so far. So this stuff is one of my favorites. It's kind of funny. It's I know that there's good boxes and bad boxes and stuff like that, but I feel like this has been a more consistent product for a relatively low price too. So, but what I haven't got yet, what I'd like to pull today for you guys, is one of them numbered Young Guns. I forget what year they are. Maybe you guys know. They had 2 different years. I think so. So there was a version that was 05-06, right? You said.
Yep.
And then there was a version that was in the middle of the 90s. And one of them is worth more than the others, but I can't remember which one it is. Were you just opening all the packs and going through them?
I did a whole stack at one point.
Okay, cool. That's what I'll do.
Just to kind of move through it.
That's what I will do. Okay, 0203. All right, that makes sense. And then they had the numbered ones too. I saw like the gold ones and whatnot. Those looked like they were going pretty crazy too. And you guys got the Wild on here or the Rangers? You know what I think we should do? I'd like to get a crew together to go to the National at some point and go down there. Did they already announce where it's going to be next year?
Yeah, it's already announced for the next multiple years.
Next multiple years, yeah. Do you know where it's at?
A lot of it's in Chicago. I don't know if they're coming back to Atlantic City anytime soon.
No.
They didn't do as well in Atlantic City.
Well, I've always wanted to go to Chicago then. Maybe that's not a bad place to go. It's probably a lot to set up there, right?
Well, I figure it's central in the U.S., so you get the dealers from the east and west. It's
Yeah.
one way. It's not one way or the other. Even though most of the bigger shop owners are, on the East Coast.
Yeah, all the big ones, right?
So, yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. But if you start talking vintage stuff, you got like Burbank down in California.
Yeah.
And,
I went to a place when I was out in, I think it was, when I was out in San Diego. It was pretty neat. I guess Drew Brees takes his kids here all the time. There was pictures on the wall, from 8 different years in a row of him going there. But I've always wanted to go down there, and Chicago's not. I mean, it's not too far, right? How far of a drive is that? You say 10 hours?
it's not 10 hour drive.
That's not terrible.
Because you figure you'd be in a box truck.
Well, I would go as a spectator. I'm not going as yeah. I would not want to go there and set up there. And how much is it to set up, anyways?
It depends. You need electric. You need computer cables.
It's probably pretty high, though, right?
Well, they can do it for you.
Yeah. And then people have to make their money back.
But one of the things that you got to realize is a lot of those tables that those dealers get, they get the autographs. So all the people that are signing, they get the autographs to go with it.
Oh, okay.
So there's perks that go along with it.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. And so people do go there. There are like guests there and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of the it's all the retired guys.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I know TriStar sets up a booth there.
Cool. And what's the other show around here that's real big? People talk. Is it Virginia?
Well, you have the Chantilly show.
Yeah, Chantilly. Okay,
you have a show in Philadelphia.
Yeah, okay, I've been to that one before because it's in King of Prussia, right?
Yeah, it's Oaks where the casinos are.
Okay, cool.
This is always the hardest stuff to sort.
Oh, it's terrible. Because the logos are tiny and in the corner and stuff like that. And then the all-star ones are a pain too, because then some of them you can't see the front of their jersey, you know?
Gotta know who they are.
Dude, Seth Jones here. Yeah, like right here, for example, this base card, I had one earlier. Can't see the jersey, can't see. I ended up reading the name of the team on the back because I had no idea. It was just a Seth Jones base card, so don't worry. Not throwing it around here. All right, so we get that box open at least now. Okay. Base. Gabe Velarde, rookie class. Mikko Lehtinen, Young Guns for the Maple Leafs.
I have everything here for you.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Going in and out.
Yeah, that's what I'll do right after each pack.
You're not old.
Scott's on vacation next week, right?
Yeah, he left last night or this morning.
Tennessee, you said he's going?
Yep.
All right. Elias Patterson, number 2. I think that's number 229.99. Yeah. Yep. It's the so might as well not be numbered. It's the SP Finite parallel whatever.
Spit it out.
I don't know what to call that. Is that a parallel?
A finite.
Would that be like a? Is that just like a series, or is that a?
Yeah, it's an insert series.
Okay. Then Young Guns Reese Johnson for the Blackhawks.
Oh, big guys.
Oh, okay, cool. You got a little cheat sheet there.
Yep.
I like that.
For all the big guys.
I like that.
After a while, you lose which box you're doing, or who's in it, who's not.
Yes, luckily for me, as a spectator who loves this stuff, this specific these boxes I really enjoyed opening. It's I haven't opened any in a while, but I bet you I've gotten a case done. Here's the base stuff too. Okay. We got a Mitch Marner, whatever. What is that? 05, I guess. Is that what these are? 05?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We got Ty Dellandrea, rookie for Ultimate Victory. Ultimate Victory insert. You got Patrick Lane insert. The Ovation. Okay, cool. The tribute insert. All right, perfect. We got Josh Norris for the Senators, rookie class insert. We have Nolan Foote, Young Guns. Am I saying that dude's name right? That's the one I always get. How do you? Is he related to the other Foot guy? What's his name? You know, the old guy.
The baseball player?
No. There was a hockey player too with the last name Foote. Who? Somebody help me out here.
I remember the baseball player with Foot.
No, there was a hockey player too. He was. I think he was on the Avalanche, wasn't he? I believe there was a guy with the last name Foote on the Avalanche, and I can't remember now. Waiting for someone to clarify that for me, but I'm 99% sure. All right, we got a Glenn Gaudin, Young Guns, the Flames. Adam Foote, yep. Any relation to Nolan Foote? And he was for the Avalanche, right? Let me put those in. His father? Okay, cool. That makes sense.
You know, Paul, you're getting old when the fathers who played, now the sons are playing.
I know, right? Well, the Avalanche, whenever Ray Bourque went over to the Avalanche, it was like that was the coolest times in sports. I don't think that people really Cal Foot, yep. I don't think that people appreciate that a lot of times enough. This is the tribute series, Alex DeBrincat. Whenever the Bruins sent over Ray Bourque to the Avalanche, it was interesting because I remember back in the day, you figure like Tom Brady leaves, goes to the Tampa Bay Bucks, and obviously for different reasons and stuff like that. But people get real angry and whatnot. None of us up from Boston like him very much. I mean, you have your group that like him still and stuff like that, and you get people like me who, I'm not a big fan anymore. I mean, I never thought that he was a great dude, but the whole thing made me angry. I understand it, but the whole thing made me angry. It's for the Reflection series for Alexander Romanoff for the Canadians. But whenever they sent Ray Bourque over to the Mika Zibanejad, I don't know, for Ultimate Victory insert, it was like a respecting. It was like, they got a better chance to win the Stanley Cup. Let's send him over so he can have a chance to win that. That was the whole point. It was a really odd thing in sports, and you don't see that very often, but it was a respect thing. And I thought that was always a cool thing. Us from Boston, we always like that and appreciate hockey for that, and that was definitely the era where I started watching hockey, because that was right. I mean, I was probably, I don't know, and about 10 years old whenever that happened. Okay, we got a gold holographics Vitin Vanasek. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but it's one of the gold holographics ones, so it's an insert parallel. Got a tribute card for Maxime Comtois. I think I'm saying that correctly. Oh, look who it is. Regular card. Maxime Comtois. That's a cool jersey. I like that Dallas Stars jersey. Jacob Ingham, Young Guns for the Kings.
Oh, did you see I have a PK Subban autographed jersey out there now?
No, I did not see that.
Yeah.
PP. Oh, really? No shit. From what's his, he played for a bunch of people, right?
This is with Nashville.
Okay, cool. Tough guy, dude. Tough dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I remember him.
Some of the fun stuff that walks into the store.
Yeah, that's neat. Okay, we have a UD exclusive Joachim Nordstrom for the Flames right now, number to 100. VTech. Now my now I forget what I asked you guys on how to pronounce what. What was I pronouncing wrong? Oh, okay, the dude. All right, VTech Vanasek. Okay, cool. All right, good. Man, you got to get Perry over here to come do these breaks for you. He can say the names much better than me. All right, we got a clear acetate Glen Garden Young Guns. So that's the second clear Young Guns. Yep.
Wow.
That's the second clear acetate Young Guns. That's fantastic. That's really good. I mean, it's not, they're not the biggest guys, but they're guys, and they're all worth decent amount. Everyone that I've seen, there's that Cal Foot holographics insert there. So, let me get a couple of these things real quick inside of top loaders. Like I said, I've opened a case of that, and I don't think I saw. I mean, it wasn't out of one case. That's what I screwed up on. But I don't think I saw one of those come out, and we just pulled two there, so that's real good.
This is out of the same case I broke.
The last one. What did you get out of that? You remember anything cool?
I know we had a Stetzel from one Young Gun. Tim.
Like the retro one?
No, it wasn't retro.
If it was a Young Gun, it had to be a retro in here for him.
Honestly, with all the breaks we do, I can't remember.
That's true, yeah.
Which one's in which break?
All right, we got a Bo Horvat Ultimate Victory insert. Okay, we got the same VTech Vanisek retro Young Guns. So that's good. Right there, retro Young Guns VTech Vanisek. I'm glad that you told me how to say that there, Perry, because if not, I'd be screwing that up still. So that's good. The irony again, I literally had not pulled one of these guys' cards until today, now it's like we just pulled two, and I've opened a ton of this stuff, like a ton of it. So interesting. Put that right in the top load there. It's interesting how that works, All right, so let me get the next box open here.
Halfway point after you threw that.
What's that?
Halfway point.
Yeah. Only 2 more hours. My wife's probably texting me, yelling at me. Where we're going today?
Where are you going tonight?
Go see Blues Traveler.
Okay.
You know Blues Traveler?
Not my cup of tea.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
Hell no.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
You know what I'm talking about. Blues Traveler. You guys know Blues Traveler? You definitely know what I'm talking about. I'm stopping this break for a second so you can listen to Blues Traveler for a second.
I'm not a music guy.
Everyone's heard the song.
I've heard of it.
Okay. These people. Yeah, we're going to see them tonight at some you know what I'm talking about, right? Blues Traveler.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Kristen are going to go see them tonight. It's at a winery up in What's that?
Is it Perry County?
Yes.
Up in? Yeah.
It's what's the name of the Sunbury? So up towards there.
Okay.
Sunday.
Yeah, a little.
Sunbury.
He's from Boston. That's the way he says it.
Yeah.
Sunbury.
Is that wrong? How's
Sunbury.
Sunbury?
Yes.
That's the right way to say it?
Yeah.
It's not spelled that way though.
I know.
I guess my hometown's name is Worcester, and it's spelled W-O-R-C-E-S-T-E-R.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you want us to talk about the New England names that you pronounce differently than our.
Yeah, it's crazy. It literally looks like Worcester, and it's pronounced Worcester. It's very weird. It's real sad though. Like I'm 32 years old, and it's sad when I'm like, I don't know if I want to go to this concert. It doesn't start till 8 o'clock. It's gonna go so late. It's kind of pathetic. So I used to go to so many shows for like metal bands and whatnot. That was kind of my thing. And now I'm worried about going to the Blues Traveler show because it's gonna get done at 11 o'clock at night. So that's pretty pathetic at 32 years old already. So quit drinking a couple years ago, and that changed everything for me. But the place having a couple needs. They got Third Eye Blind 2 weeks later, and then something in between, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, Switchfoot. There's a lot of great bands going there. It's this little winery. I didn't even know it existed. Things you find in Pennsylvania, middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. Have you guys opened any of the Pro Set stuff? The Leaf Pro Set? So,
What?
nothing. Just asking these guys if they
Sorry.
open any Leaf Pro Set stuff. It's been neat. I got some neat cards out of that. I might actually just have to break a couple in between here just so you guys can see what these cards look like. You get some really cool stuff. I saw triple autographs like Mike Tyson and guys like that. I got a Bernie Kosar and some other dude from the Browns from back in the day. When they were good but not that good, you know. Probably like they'll be this year. Are we just hockey people in here, or do we like other sports too? Corey wrote himself, this is kind of funny, a little cheat sheet because he doesn't know any of the names or what teams they're on. And I just think that that's kind of hilarious. God, this pack opens so stupid. Look at that. It's ridiculous. I've never opened a pack of cards like that before. You figure I open enough cards for stuff like that not to happen too, but it does. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm surprised Jason's not on here messing with me right now. Okay. I have like such an impulse right now just to open all these boxes and just get all the cards laid out right there. So that way I don't have to deal with it after. But I'm not going to do that to you guys. That would be torture to have no action in between the inaction. So let's just start with this pack here. Okay. So we got a Frederick Anderson insert. We got these damn cards are stuck together. All right, so we got a Jake Oettinger. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly or not. Numbered to 2,999. I don't even know why they do that, man. Like this, so many cards. That means. I wonder how many cases of this they made. I wish I knew that. We got our first young gun, Reese Johnson again. The one thing they did in this, and I get why they had to do it, but like they saved, because they can't like save players like the way that. So they have no good young guns in this. Like I mean, I guess they get that one guy, that Arthur, whatever his name is there, from the Kings, but they don't have like any other, and even him. I mean, like okay, he's fine. It's not like, but it's not great. All right, we got a retro coming up here, but I don't know who it is. Looks like wrong green, I guess. Thomas Harley for the Dallas Stars. I thought it was going to be a Kirill, but it's not. All these cards are sticking together. It's driving me crazy. Okay. We had another Jacob Ingham for the Kings. We got Gabe Velarde, number to 300, purple parallel for Rookie Reflections. We have a Ilya Sorokin rookie class insert. Just going to get a couple of these things in at least soft sleeves real quick so that I can easily transfer them. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Got a Jake Gutzel, whatever his name is, retro or tribute card. We have a Frederick Handmark Young Guns. So many Young Guns of this guy in there. Did he even play like an NHL game? Let's see, I'm kind of curious. So, okay, no, they don't have his stats on there. I mean, I'm sure he did, obviously, if he's in the Young Guns, but must have played a like one period guy. Okay, we got an Austin Matthews Pros and Prospects numbered to 1,000. It's not bad for the Leafs. We got a Young Guns, another Mikko Lehtinen. Oh, we got a gold Alexander Romanov gold holographics insert. Not terrible neither. Those are not numbered, but they are parallel. Let me go through that again. I feel like I missed something there. I did not. Just a lot of base in a row. Then we got a Thomas Chabot tribute card. Oh, okay, my bad. The tribute, the one that I just did, right? The French. French Young Guns. And the base I did? Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna have to go through that when we. So it's French on like the front? Okay, cool. All right. Well, we'll make sure that those end up in there then. I'm gonna have to go through my base stuff because I didn't even realize that there was French variations of the base cards. That's wild. All right, cool. Well, I'll make sure that I go through those then. When I mean, everything ships, so everything will ship. So if we missed anything in here in terms of like the French base variations and whatnot, then they will be in there. I assure you that. I didn't even know they had that. I knew they had like some sort of street clothes thing or something like that, but I did not know that they had French. Man, that's really frustrating because I bet you I have a million of them mixed in with my base stuff. Ovations. So the whole thing's in French. Okay, the name is in lower left-hand corner. The name is in French. All right, I'll have to go through these things after. The name is the name, though, isn't it? I mean, I guess. Do names change? I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about the French language. My bad. All right, we got a Yegor Sharagovich rookie class. We got a Nolan Foote Young Guns. But like I said, everything ships. So if there is like a French variation missed something like that, all of the base goes right back in everything, of course, goes right back into. Okay, I see right here. All right, Variante Francaise or something like that. Okay, I see that right there. Wow, that's wild. Okay, I'm gonna be looking for those then. Like I said, they're gonna ship with everything else anyway, so that's cool. I did not even know that. That's crazy. So we got a Victor Soderstrom rookie ultimate victory. I'll make sure when we're sorting, then we go through those too. All right, so now I'm going to be paying much more close attention to that too. All right, so we got the French variant here for the Maple Leafs. So the name of the team is in French, but okay, I see now. All right, cool. That's different. Neat. And there's a good amount of them then, huh? Learn something new, I guess. All right, so Glenn Gordon Young Guns. Isn't there like some sort of street clothes variant too? I haven't seen any of those. Like even in the stuff that I opened, but I heard something about like some sort of street clothes variant. Alexander Romanov, rookie Ultimate Victory. Well, if you see one of those too, like if I pass by anything, let me know. If you happen to see it, I promise you that I'm trying not to at all. But there is so many like variations, I guess, and stuff like that that I haven't. And I'm not. I mean, like I said, I'm familiar with the product. I've opened about a case of it, but I didn't even think to look for like French variation stuff. You know, 1 out of 30. Okay, French Young Guns is 1 out of 120. Yeah, I know to look for those typically. That's why when you said French, I'm like, wait, what? What are you talking about? Because I thought that you meant like French Young Guns and whatnot. But I didn't even think to look for French base. The how often are the plain clothes variants? If you don't mind me asking, if you don't mind checking for me, because I'm kind of curious. I haven't seen any of those, like I said, and I went through all my base cards again looking for those. So it's 1 out of every 30 packs. We pulled a couple of them then, because there's been 2 since I saw that, so that's good. I just got to grab more top loaders real quick. Give me 1 second. All right. With recap too, I'm gonna show everything on recap, like all the stuff, like the Young Guns and stuff like that. But I'm gonna just say, I mean, if we hit big stuff and whatnot, I'll announce it. But just in case anybody wants to watch the recap to see this stuff and whatnot, I'm gonna go through and recap, obviously, but I'm not gonna name each card if you guys are cool with that. So. We still got 3 boxes left, but okay. Wonder are they? Well, of course they'll make this a yearly thing now. I'm sure they will. Right? Did they already announce if they will though? Like, did they say anything about making this like a yearly update thing? I think it's a cool idea, man. I mean, every other car company is milking as many sets as they can. So, I mean, it's not. I don't think it's a bad idea to go do stuff like this. You know, it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot. You know, you're talking about sets upon sets upon sets to build. But I'm not a big set building guy myself. So for me, it's, you know, but these, and obviously brakes are not fantastic for set building either. But I didn't even know, Billy. I don't think Corey knew neither, that there's actually, I've been missing this entire time. We've been missing this entire time. There's French variations for names of teams in all the base stuff. So they'll end up back in there anyways. But there are relatively rare, 1 out of every 30 packs. But I had no idea. I knew there was that for Young Guns, but I had no idea there was that for teams.
Oh, wow.
There is also 2, like plain clothes variation. I've been kind of trying to look for those. But they had, yeah, I didn't realize that they had that many variations in there. I said, oh, hey, I think I skipped something. I went back to look, and they said, well, yeah, you skipped a couple team names. So I guess they're not like, super crazy stuff, but they're different. But yeah, I had no idea. No idea. I've opened so much of this stuff. I probably got a bunch of them sitting in my cards, and I had no idea.
So now you're gonna go back and look at everything to see what.
No, I'm gonna have Mark go back and look at everything because I don't do that. I gave them all to him already, and I hope they didn't like put them in sets or whatever because he's gonna have to try to go back and do all that.
Oh goodness, there's just so much to know with these different sets that you don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing about stuff like this. I mean, I do love this stuff because they do load it up with different inserts and stuff like that, but it is a lot. Yeah, the Young Guns I'm pretty familiar with, the French Young Guns. Just the other ones I don't. I didn't. Is that a thing? Did they do that French thing in the other series for like the base French cards, like Series 1, Series 2? Did they do that in any of that stuff? Because then I really got to go through stuff. Hey, Corey.
Yeah.
Did you know that in this they have a French team variation?
Yep. I pulled a French Young Gun out of one of these.
Well, no, I mean like base cards. Isn't that so frustrating? They do. Yeah, they showed me. It's cool. I mean, it's fine. Like I said to them, that everything is going to be in there, of course. But I didn't even realize it. If you look at the team name, you eventually come up to, it will say French variant there, and then the back has a different name. It's kind of weird.
You can have this back.
Series 1 and Series 2 did that too, and I had no idea. So I got like thousands of base cards at my house that have that.
So I don't have to do any of this stuff.
I had no idea.
As I always tell the customer, I can't keep track with everything.
No, everything will be in there and everything
We'll
like
take it
that.
home.
Nobody was upset about it or not, and I just said, "Oh, I think I missed something." And
So I'll take that home and do that.
because I went through like 4 packs worth of cards with no inserts, and I was like, "Wait, that's kind of weird."
It's a stack at home. I mean, it's even like when the guys do the photo variations, I can't keep track of which one's a variation or not.
Yeah, it gets tough. Oh, here we go. We got a Premier Prospects Ovation Alexis Lafreniere or whatever, however you say his name. That's good. That's not a bad card right there. Look at that.
No.
Not at all. Got more soft sleeves over there, by the way, too.
Do I have more soft sleeves?
I guess I should say, can you grab me more? All right. So, looking for this team name thing now. Oh, and we got an Alexis Lafreniere again. It's going to make me say his name over and over again.
Laffy.
Rookie
I
class.
always call him Laffy.
Laffy, yeah. Sounds good. Easy enough. Much easier to say that. I hope he's better.
He was
2 per
19.
hobby case, roughly. Okay. French more common. What's that?
He was 19.
I know. I said I hope he does better this year.
I mean, the whole Rangers team, if they can keep that team together
Yeah.
and they mature,
Well, they've picked early in the draft enough, so, Cole Hertz Young Guns. I think that's the one that I did not get when I opened up my stuff because I was trying to make a set. Cole Holtz. Okay, I did get him. It's just his name is not Hertz.
Is that like Trouse?
Yes, yep, that was a Trout situation. Got a tribute card for Shea Weber. And we got, see, this is that, look at, that's what I'm talking about. This is his French variant, and it has, there was one of those variations. It was a,
Cal Peterson.
yeah, Cal Peterson for the Kings, okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much.
Yeah, so many different things. All right, we got a Logan Stanley Young Guns. Okay, we got a lower numbered Pius Suter for the Blackhawks, numbered to 299, gold version of the Finnet. Put those in soft sleeves in a second. We got a Drew O'Connor Young Guns.
So the guy's looking forward to Upper Deck Ice coming out.
Yeah, you guys waiting for that? Upper Deck Ice. When's that coming out? Next week?
Next week, I think so. I think it's the release date.
Cool. There's a lot of stuff coming out next week total, isn't there?
I'm so glad you're cooking next week. Yes. Alan and Ginter and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
there's a lot out next week.
I don't know if we would handle it. You're crazy.
I know. Is you having the kids coming at all or anything?
Yeah, right. You've met my kids.
Elissa.
Just Elissa.
Just Elissa.
It's the only one I can tolerate in here. Because Braden would just be on his phone not helping at all. Or like, oh, what do you need? What do you need?
I don't know where it's at. Where's it at? Show me.
Yeah, so I might as well just do it myself.
It's so funny because when I'm in here, whenever he's like helping me, he always seems great. He always
You
seems
can have him.
extremely helpful.
I'll trade you one of your girls for my boy. I
No,
want
thank
both
you.
your girls.
I'm happy having the girls. As frustrating as they can be.
Well, that's the age.
Yes, girls. It's I like having. I always wanted a boy, and I do. That's hopefully Kristen's not watching this right now.
I was gonna say she'll say no.
Probably not.
Tribute. We were thinking about it. We got to go to Disney first. We have to get that done.
I saw the countdowns there.
Yeah.
I hope nothing gets shut down again because the way everybody's talking.
It's so ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
They're making people mask again, even if they're vaccinated. Connor McMichael, Ultimate Victory.
Our high school's not.
No, I mean like at Disney.
I know.
If they make my kids mask at school, then they're not going to be going to school. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they
I think
passed
Stevie, was it off? It's
Dylan
optional.
Cousins.
It's optional.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Optional. I got the vaccine personally, but I'm not going to give my kids it personally.
Because you're going to be walking around like The Walking Dead.
Cameron Hillis, Young Guns.
The kids will be alive and you'll be the Walking Dead.
I don't understand what you mean.
Because you had the
You ever watch The
vaccine.
Walking Dead?
Oh, yeah.
You'll be one of
Yes,
the
I watched.
zombies.
You'll be one of the zombies, and
I'm vaccinated.
The vaccine is safe, dude. The vaccine is safe. Well, I can't say that because I got really sick when I got it, but it's all good.
We'll let you know in 5 years.
You better stop saying that on YouTube, or you can get kicked off YouTube. Tim Stutzel, holographics, whatever parallel insert. That's what people, you get kicked off YouTube for weird stuff now. You get kicked off saying that. They're crazy about that stuff. I'm just kidding, obviously. I mean, you probably would,
It's our personal opinions, Everybody needs like.
Doesn't matter.
I know, it's just crazy.
Does not matter.
How about some hockey?
It should matter, but it doesn't. All right, we got Seaman Varlamov. I don't know, for the Islanders tribute. Jake Bischoff, Young Guns.
he'll make it done next week.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Because probably about a quarter after, I'll just shut everything down.
Yeah, that's fine. 'Cause I got 'em next week. Okay. 'Cause I got 'em next week. Okay. 'Cause I got 'em next week.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Because probably about a quarter after, I'll just shut everything down.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, but you know, I'm still doing this, but I still want to grab something too.
Well,
Okay.
we'll just lock the doors.
Okay.
So,
All right, cool. Just making sure.
You'll be on this side of the door instead of the other side wanting in.
Yep, that sounds good.
Hello.
Leah and Dry Salt.
Just remember, Scott's not
Ricky
here.
or Reflections, rather.
So Billy will get here closer to 10.
Because Elisa and I are carpooling and I can't get her behind out of bed.
You're going to have a lot of stuff to do. You could get here at 10 o'clock.
I know.
Joe Pawlowski, insert.
I'll give you her number. You can text her and let her know because she doesn't believe a word I say. She's at that age.
She'll find out real quick. She's just day one she'll get it.
No, she won't.
No?
No. She's here every Monday.
Sasha. Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Young
I've
Guns?
I'm like waiting for her. I'm like, I told you I want to be here by 9:30. Well, you could just go. Like, okay, we're both coming and using 2 cars and gas and just dumb.
Yeah, and then she'll end up getting here at like 11 if you go at different times.
Exactly.
Okay, another UD exclusives number to 100 for Evgeny Dadonov. Dadonov? I don't know. Something like that. It's at this point in the break where I'm just like, same thing as you guys. I'm just like, all right, I'm done with this. Let's just get through this. I'm sure there was some sort of variation there. Nope.
Unless I break with my readers, I'd never see these French names.
Right? That's you got another Evgeny Dadonov clear acetate base parallel. So that's 2 of that guy in a row. That's cool. Holographics in Mitchell. Insert. McDavid. Insert. Ultimate Victory. Alexander Romanov, Young Guns Retro. That's a good one. That's a good one right there. I like this kid, Alexander Romanov. I like the Russians. He's got to be a Russian, right?
No clue.
Romanov? Sounds like a Russian name.
Sounds, yeah, but
Perry, you've been sort of my atlas through this here. Is Romanov a Russian? Oh yeah, okay, yep, he is. At least I nailed that one. I mean, that's a pretty easy one to nail, but I guess. So I got a story for you guys. So back when I was a kid, I was 10 years old.
10 and 11.
It was just, I'm sure. It was actually, you know what?
See?
No, I was 11. Yep, because I was. Yep, because it was after my birthday in 1999. It was December 3rd, 1999. And I was riding down the highway.
You're driving already?
Yeah, that's how we do it in Boston. No, I was riding down the highway in Massachusetts. It's a heavy story. I was riding down the highway in Massachusetts, and there was a cold storage building. I don't know if you guys know what that is. A cold storage building, a giant one. And you can look up, if you want to, corroborate my story here, you can look it up. If you type in December 3rd, 1999, I bet you that this will pop up first thing, Wikipedia page for it. Worcester cold storage fire. So we're driving, and I see this giant fire off the highway. And I remember it, vividly. It was insane, huge fire. Now, this building only had windows on the top and the bottom floors, and so dangerous situation. I guess a couple addicts that had some mental issues they wanted to go on a date. They were homeless, and so they lit a candle, supposedly, I guess, and then it lit the building on fire somehow, and then they left. So the firefighters showed up, and they went inside, and they showed up, and the people at the bar next door told the firefighters, hey, there's these 2 homeless people that hang out in there sometimes, a homeless couple. And the firefighters, of course, being heroes, they ran in there, and they got lost, unfortunately, because, again, there was no windows for them to break or nothing like that from the top to the bottom. It was a big building. You can look it up. And so 3 firefighters went in, and when they lost communications with them, 3 more went in. And unfortunately, all 6 of them passed away. It was I went to school with one of the firefighters' 2 sons, and unfortunately, it affected them greatly. But one of the firefighters, his cousin, I believe it was Dennis Leary. Dennis Leary, the comedian. That's actually how he formed the idea for the show Rescue Me. Was through that, because of that. So Dennis Leary donated like a ton of money to the Worcester Fire Department, built a new firehouse on the site of the old cold storage building, and started his fire foundation. That he ended up they ended up growing through 9/11 and whatnot, and they it still exists today, but it got a lot bigger after 9/11. They started to support the New York Fire Department, so on and so forth. So he built this building. He bought a bunch of new fire trucks for the city. You can look this up. But every year he would have a game, a hockey game, and it would be a bunch of like local people that like played at the high schools, older people that played at like the high school championships and junior hockey championships, and Holy Cross College is what hosted it. And we used to go to this thing every year. One year, someone got hurt or something that was playing for the local team, and my father played in it. My father played a lot of hockey and whatnot when he was younger, and the team that they were playing against was like Ray Bork, I think, played Lyndon Byers, who played for the Bruins, played a bunch of other guys that were past their prime or retired, guys who had been injured. I can't remember if Bobby O just came to the game or if he played in the game, but there was a whole bunch of guys that played against him. It was kind of a neat experience to see them and whatnot. But they did a lot of great stuff for that fire department over there. So it was pretty amazing. Really sad story, but one of the firefighters, Paul Brotherton was his name, and all of his kids too, they all became firefighters and stuff like that. So out of tragedy amazing things can form out of tragedy, I guess. It was a neat hockey story. I also heard this story, completely different thing, where Upper Deck had I heard this for a guy who worked for Upper Deck. Upper Deck, they pay these players pretty well and whatnot to sign the cards. So sometimes they have a tough time getting guys to sign, right? Like David Pastrnak, I guess, was giving them a hard time. So they'll send people onto like the ice, like other players and stuff, to check them and like tell them to sign their cards and stuff like that. I don't know if that's true, but I heard that. Makes sense. I wouldn't be surprised, right? Give you a couple $100 even. You go slam this guy into the board. You can do it anyways. Might as well tell him, hey, sign your cards.
Slow down there, Paul.
No, I'm not. I'm going quick. I had to open the rest of these packs here. Right? I bet you they are. I'm happy too. They usually become probably subpar anyways. Okay, we got something cool here. It's not the right player, but this is what I was talking about. It's the numbered to 100 retro edition for the Young Guns UD exclusives. So it's the Young Guns retro UD exclusive numbered to 100 gold Young Guns retro. That's a nice card. I mean, that's a good card. That might be the best card that we've got so far. I have to imagine, right? I mean, that's neat. That's exactly what, when I sat down, exactly what I was talking about, too. So it's real nice. They look good too. They look real good. Oh, you got that one, Perry? That's nice. Awesome. Look at that, Corey.
Oh yeah.
Nice looking, huh?
Nice cards.
Glad we pulled that. I'm glad we pulled that. Okay. We got Ryan Nugent Hopkins insert. All right, we got a Johnny Gaudreau, number to 2,999 is ridiculous. Dylan Cousins, Ultimate Victory rookie. Those are just all inserts.
I must pulled that stack to start sorting.
Oh, did you? Yeah, not yet. Not yet. We're getting there. We are getting there. Okay, we got another Young Guns retro, Ian Mitchell. Yeah. Okay, I bet. Is that a case hit? Is that what that is? The number to 100 one? Damn, I need to go get a case of this stuff then and because I want to pull one of those so bad. I'm glad that I was able to pull that one for you, Perry. It's a really cool card, and I haven't seen, like I said, in person. I haven't seen one of those, so I'm really, really happy that we were able to do that for you. That's great. Okay, all right. So number to 100 Young Guns. Is it one per case? Like, are there literally one per case? Okay, if you're lucky. All right. I see what you're saying. So they're that rare. I guess they have to be, right? Because I mean, if these other cards are numbered 2,000 to it was Artem Zub, by the way, too, Young Guns. Yeah, because I mean, if you've got to figure, if some of the cards are, some of the like short print whatever inserts are numbered to 2,999, Cam Johnson, then that means that it's going to be pretty rare to have what, like, there's probably 600 total of those cards, 700 total of those cards. Connor McDavid, number to 1,000, pros and prospects. That's not bad, right, for the Oilers. At least it's Connor McDavid, not some bum. Who do you guys got as the best player of all time? Who's the best hockey player of all time? Arthur Kalev. How do you say Kalev? Kalev. No, I don't think he is neither. Ultimate Victory rookie.
Not Bobby Orr.
Bobby Orr is the best defensive player of all time. Bobby Orr definitely is a top 3 player. Kel McCarr, holographics. In my opinion would be Mario Lemieux, Bobby Orr, and Wayne Gretzky.
I mean, yeah, Gretzky scored a lot, but
I mean, it's hard to deny. Like I Lemieux. Okay, yeah. So yep, I'd say the same thing. Yep, Lemieux, and you can't completely like disclude Gretzky though from there. I mean, like,
I'm not saying that.
Again, I would say that you know, again, I would not. I put him at the end of the top 3, but I put him in the top 3, maybe top 5 at worst. Okay, so the 2,500 Young Gun tribute. This is another. What do you mean? There's no good hockey players in Bethel? But like currently? Do you mean like Sidney Crosby's not good? I mean, I would say to you that he's good, but not like. I think that he's overrated. Oh, okay. Tribute. I'm a Bruins fan, so you're definitely not gonna hurt my feelings there. I do too, man. I do too. Are you a Capitals fan then, or are you like a Dallas Stars fan? So I would argue that Dallas Stars sometimes have a tough time getting good players. Mikhail Maltsev. One day I gotta come on like stream or something like that. I got a huge hockey collection. I love to trade too. And if anybody on here, I'll just tell you that if anybody on here ever pulls, okay, that's different. If anybody on here ever pulls like any Hall of Fame autographs or rookie cards, I don't know why you'd be pulling Hall of Fame rookie cards unless you're opening old boxes. But if you happen to, for some reason, Sebastian Aho, UD3 number to 1,000 insert. I like these inserts; they're cool looking. If you ever, I think that's your son that's on there. What's up, Braden? How you doing? If that's you, I assume it is.
Right.
Bray Soccer King?
Yeah.
Okay. How you doing? I was just talking about you earlier. I was just saying how great I think you are, and I'm serious about that. I was. They were making fun of you. No, I'm just kidding. They were not making fun of you, but I was saying how fantastic you are. Everyone hates Crosby because they don't have him. Crosby's not that good, man. I mean, he's good, but he's not that good. Nick Robertson, rookie ultimate victory. He's good, but I mean, he's not that good. He was great, but he's getting older, right?
Yeah.
He was at one point. He was one of the greatest players in the league, but right now, Cody Curran. Okay, this is one of those French variants too. So this is the French variant, Young Guns. So that's good for the Ducks, I guess.
You can't read French?
No, Jaune Coup, I guess. Braden, how's soccer going, man? You still you guys play right now? You guys don't play during the summer, right?
2 days a week with high school and one night with club.
Right now?
Yep.
Oh man.
Told you gotta get your kids into it, Paul.
No, I don't. No, thank you. Absolutely not. My kids don't. I don't even want them to know soccer exists. Sorry, man, but I definitely don't want to do that. Michael Bunting, Young Guns. Is it going good? What do you think? You think you're gonna ride soccer into college, man? No, everybody's staying quiet. All right, we got the tribute card here for Sebastian Aho. Crosby versus I don't know, man. I mean, I think that I stated my opinion on Crosby. I don't know enough about. I know that Ovechkin's good. I don't like either one of them as people, so it's hard for me to comment on them. But
yeah, the last couple of years, Alex, I just haven't.
Rookie class.
Ovi just rubs me the wrong way.
Well, he's I'm not going to say it on your stream here, but there's a lot of things, Callum Booth for the Bruins. He's not going to do anything. Probably need to put a soft sleeve on this because it's going to be we'll be lucky if he plays a game. My favorite player, I'm not saying he's the best. I'm by far not saying he's the best, but he's one of the better players in the league. And because, we got an Alexis Laffy holographics. There's a little corner thing going on here. Just want to put that out there. It's still not. It's not all about points, though, man. I will say that not everything is about points there. I don't know. Again, I don't know enough about those two players because I don't care enough about them. Pasternak is probably my favorite player. Not near the best, but he's a top player, and he's definitely my favorite Bruins player. After that, I like Patrice Bergeron. And it's got guys like that. They just don't get enough credit in the league for what they do. They have a great team every year. Their team's so old though that they're done. The Bruins are not going to win for a long time. But maybe with a couple good trades like we had last year, hopefully we got guys that stick around. Because that's the only problem is if they don't keep guys around and whatnot. We have not had a star come out of there though since Pasternak, and there's not anybody that I can think of that's a near rookie that has a chance of being any kind of great all-star. So we'll see. My favorite Pasternak is my favorite player. And I love Brad Marchand too, but I know how people feel about him, so. Yeah, he does get a lot of credit. He's a great player and he's got a great attitude. It seems like, it's just they got to get their goalie situation figured out. I cannot stand Tuukka Rask. I cannot stand the dude. I just think that it's, I don't know. I get it. He has mental issues and stuff like that. By the way, too, that whole story about his daughter back a couple years ago with COVID, like last year. That was a complete BS story. Not even all of Boston media, local media, was all over that. and he said his daughter was sick and he needed to go home for that, and it was a complete lie. I mean, she might have been sick, but she had like the flu or something like that, and he had to go home for it and whatnot. Based on local media, anyways, there's a guy on local media up there, 107.3 used to be the station, WAF. He was Lyndon Byers. He was an enforcer for the Bruins back in like the 90s and maybe the 80s, and he's all over that kind of stuff and whatnot. And the thing I like about, and this might be the thing I like about hockey players is they stick around. I don't know if it's the same way on every team. Obviously, with Lemieux, it's the same way, but like Bobby Orr, those guys, they all live like right there. They all spend so much time with the Bruins. They work for the Bruins, a lot of them. I think Ray Bourque does too. I know Cam Neely works for the Bruins. So it's kind of neat to see, and I'm sure other teams are the same way with hockey. You just don't see that in other sports. In other sports, they're too interested in becoming rappers or opening up shoe line stores or whatever, shoe lines and pizza shops and stuff like that. With the Bruins, at least, probably other hockey teams too, they stick around. I know that what's his name there? Has anybody gotten a chance to go up to first box? Oh, in the blue hoodie, missed it. In the first box, complete first box, because I wasn't here for the first box. But I'll check on that and I'll make sure that I figure that out and whatnot before we're done here. Every card ships as well, so we will ship every single card. So there'll be, if there's anything missed at all, then I assure you that they'll be in there. But I will check for that and make sure that we, I don't know, post something maybe on Facebook or something like that. Is that how you're finding it here from Facebook? Just because to go through all those this second would obviously be tough, but I'll make sure. Corey, if you get a chance, you're welcome. Yeah, it's definitely good. Especially when you can miss stuff and stuff like that. Can you check to see if there's a Braden Holtby for the Caps? Right, he's the Caps. Okay.
French?
No, it's a plain clothes variation. He won't be in his hockey uniform. He'll be in a hoodie. It would have been early on because I think he said it was the first box. Nothing from the Caps, no. But we'll find it. And again, yeah, everything ships. And thank you, Perry. Yeah, I think that's just the best way to do it, especially when you got variation stuff like that. It's a lot of, I've seen so many people mess around with breaks and stuff like that. I don't do a lot of breaks. Like, I don't participate in a lot of them just because I love opening stuff so much and absolutely hate social media with a passion. But I don't even really have, I have an Instagram. I barely ever go on it. I have no Facebook. I got one with 3 friends because the Oculus requires you to have one. Okay, he has Canucks too. Can you check the Canucks? Yeah. I've seen many people mess around with this stuff and whatnot, and stuff goes missing, stuff like that. So it's better to just ship.
What'd you say, Canucks?
Everything Canucks. Yeah, I forgot that he's with them now. So it's a pre-game variation is what it would be. Yeah. Yep. Can you, yeah. All right. Yep. You are right, my friend. We got it right here. Oops, sorry, I just moved the camera a little bit. Sleeve that up for you and stuff too, but yep, that's it right there. Sorry about that. These things can go on top loads too. All right, we are on the last box too. Yeah, it's the French thing. I didn't even know that the French variations for teams existed, and I had no idea.
I
This
knew
is-
they did for the young guns. I didn't think they-
Yeah, I knew for the young guns. Yep, but just for the base stuff, no idea. So I definitely would have. I mean, I'm like I said, I gotta go check all my own cards now because I opened a ton of this stuff and Series 2 and 1, and I'm like, damn, I didn't know that existed at all. You know. All right, so we're going through the last box here. Okay, we have a Miro Heiskanen. I never could say that name. Ovation for the Stars. It's another one for you, Perry. We got a. So we got a. I didn't even start looking through the cards yet. We have. Okay, pros and prospects. Patrick Kane. Number to 1,000. I like the pros and prospects cards too. I think they look good. The Blackhawks. We have a Alexander Barbanoff Ultimate Victory rookie. Oh, there's two cards there, but there's not. Okay. I love you guys, but I cannot wait to be done with this and then to be opening my own cards. I don't even know what I'm going to open yet, though. We'll see. Probably Pro Set. Joel, watch, I said that. Now Corey's going to raise the price by like $40 a box. Just kidding. Joel Hoffer.
I will tell you, someone pulled Giannis out of that yesterday.
Really?
Yep.
Damn. Somebody pulled the Giannis out of that?
Yep.
Well, hopefully there's another one. Cal Foote. Retro Young Guns. Yeah, I love that stuff, man. I love that stuff. Of course, that's probably the box that I physically put out there after I bought box, and then I put out there for Scott.
It's the guy's who's looking for a new place. You got it.
Looking for a new.
Our realtor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jack Rathbone. Well, at least it's someone that you know like that. That's a good card to get right now.
That's what I told him. I said, dump it if you want. If you're not interested, dump it now.
Yeah, this is the best time to do it. That guy's such a good kid, man. The Giannis kid. Liam Foudy. This little pile of these. Ultimate Victory, Philip Kurashev. Well, I appreciate you watching because there's a lot of stuff. Every pack had 3 to 4 French variations. That's pretty crazy, man. That's pretty crazy. All right, we got Kevin Ball, Young Guns.
I didn't separate.
No problem. Yeah.
This is all young guns, but I didn't separate the acetate ones from others.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
This is all the retro young guns.
Nick Robertson insert. Rookie class. Arthur Kaliev. I struggle with his name. Kaliev. Young Guns. That's a good one, right? He's like the guy in this, isn't he? It's not a big car, but it's like, isn't he like the guy for the new Young Guns, anyways? Jack Hughes.
For the Wild?
No, right here.
Yeah.
Kings.
Yeah.
Jack Hughes, numbered to 2,999. I laugh every time I say it. It's kind of just a ridiculous numbering for me.
What numbering is it?
Finite thing. Yeah, that's, yeah, yep, yeah, Y numbered at that point. It's because it's upper deck. That's what they do.
That's your wife. Where are you?
Probably. Let's see. Nope, it's it's a political text message. I almost said for who, but I'm not going to do that on here.
We do not talk politics.
Connor Mackey. Well, I mean, we pretty much did with the COVID stuff earlier. That's what I was trying to tell Billy, stop, Billy. Just kidding. Yeah, that's right. Is he that good? Is Kaliev that good? Man, I hope these aren't all.
He's they're up and coming. I mean, he played last year. but last year doesn't really count to really understand how good they are.
650. Okay, cool. Good. Do you guys think he's going to be good? Is that something that I should stock up on? Nick Robertson holographics.
I think you're late to the game if you're stocking up on it.
No, it's $6.50. So, Steve Stamkos for the Lightning. I have a couple of them, but I was just going to get rid of them. That's why the extended's kind of cool. If there are guys that can be good next year that are probably going to be good. We got the checklist here for the Alexei Haponemi or whatever his name is and Arthur Kaliev. Nils Hoglander holographics insert. Joseph, I guess it's probably not Joseph. Joseph Coronar. A lot of blues, you said? No, only the Callum, whatever. They're like the young guns for this. That's it, really. Callum Booth or whatever his name is. I'm a Bruins fan myself. But besides that, nothing. I mean, there might be some French variation in base that we missed. Tyler Seguin tribute.
Yeah, the case.
Miro Haskinen stars. What's that?
Yeah, the case hit is probably your best.
For the Bruins?
Oh, who cares about the Bruins?
Oh, yeah. He says, who cares about the Bruins? Somebody was asking. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, they are scraping. We got a couple cards left, guys. Crap. Oh, the best of the crap, too, I guess. Okay, we got a Peyton Krebs Premier Prospects Ovation rookie. Who do you guys look forward to seeing develop next year besides Alexis Lafreniere, or whatever his name is? Cal Foote insert, rookie class. Who should I stock up on now? Steve Stamkos tribute insert. And that is it, my friends. Let's go through these cards, okay? I'm going to go through.
You should stock up on every flyer.
Every flyer? No, definitely not. Okay, cool. Stutzel. Okay, cool. I'll have to remember that. I got a couple of his. I'm going to hold on to them then. So I'm going to go through these ones that aren't hard top loaders yet. Okay, so I'll go through that first. We got the Premier Prospects, Peyton Krebs. I'm not going to call all these out, okay? I'm just going to breeze through these.
You need to Scott.
What's that?
You need to Scott.
Does he go through every single one?
Even these common cards that we're talking about here.
Really? Oh my God.
He's learning.
Okay, got it. Okay, this one is gold, so that's number 2. What is it, 200 or something like that? 299. Jake Odinger. All right, cool. Thank you guys for the information, too. All right, so we'll go through some other inserts now. There's the plain clothes one. I did sell this same card for $60 the other day. Same exact card for the Rangers, for the Laffy. I was kind of surprised for the holographics. On bidding, too. Stutzel. Then we have our acetate. Couple gold holographics there. That's what I said, right? Kaprizov is he's too old. He's like, what, 24, 25, something like that. Number to 300, Gabe Velarde. Another Laffy Ovation Premier Prospects. Another gold holographics. I mean, but this is pretty stacked. You figure this is okay. This is what, half a case, right? Half case. I mean, we're getting our money's worth here, right? Like this is, you know, there's not like a ton of like huge hits. I mean, usually we don't. Usually we get some, you know, Kaprizov, some more like Laffies and stuff. Like usually there's more of that stuff. We didn't see as much of that, but like this is where we have like a million, like $20 to $50 cards in here, and that makes it worth it. You know what I'm saying? Dylan Cousins, and I think he might be good too. Rookie, the Vanasek. I don't know. Is he good? Is he going to be worth anything? Well, and then we get this guy too, so that's good. Thomas Harley. These are the retros. Ty Dellandrea, this is the big one. Number to 100. Young Guns retro. Great job, Perry, on that one. Romanov retro. That's also a good one. Ian Mitchell. Then we got our Young Guns here.
I know you have some French variation Young Guns in there, so.
Yeah, watch for the French variations. We got our acetate ones. We got 2 of those or 3 of those. Glenn Godden, another acetate. Jacob Ingham. Here's our French variation, 1 Cody Current. Okay, my friends. Thank you.
I got one random.
Oh, we got one random to do. It's this checklist thing, so I don't know how to do that. So let me grab my stuff real quick. Corey's just gonna step in and do that real quick. Thank you guys very much. I'm gonna go buy some stuff. Wish me luck. Hopefully I hit some good cards.
All right, so we have a random here between the Panthers and the Kings for the Young Guns checklist. We only had one out of the break, so we get to random this off. So let's get the random done. And here we go. So we have Panthers and Kings. All right, someone want to give me a number to the number of randoms? Just throw a number and we'll random it that many times. Okay, no number. I'll go with 5 then. Let's do 5. So I'll random it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, and the checklist Young Guns goes to the Kings. The Kings will get the Young Gun random. So again, the checklist goes to the Kings. It was the only one there. So thanks everyone. Like I stated before, we do have a hockey break scheduled for next Friday. I think it's SP Game Used. It's listed out on the eBay page, and thanks for sticking with us.